Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good morning. How y'all folks doing this morning? How y'all folks doing this morning? Everything all right with y'all? God bless y'all. God keep y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for talking. Again, thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all coming through, talking and hanging out with me. Well, I'm doing the talking, but chatting with me, listening to me early this morning on a Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, today is September the 12th, 2023. I have a lot to talk about this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're listening from. Man, Tuesday's format is gonna be wow, gonna be tough. The Jets beat the Buffalo Bills. We're gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers' injury, the WNBA playoffs, the 1 and 2 seed, and the raw results. Shout out to the Point Place family. I am Mike D, aka DDE80, aka 13th Wonder of the World. And that's for my little buddy. Shout out to my little buddy Mason for telling me to bring the 13th Wonder back. So I'm back. I'm bringing it back for you, little buddy. Also, shout out to my niece, Navaya, because Sunday she's growing taller and taller. And she looks like she's about to be 6 foot tall after a while. Shout out to my baby niece. But shout out to everybody else as well. The families of all, the Point Place family, everybody. Just thank you all for hanging out with a young, older guy like me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about the biggest shock from last night. And that is the New York Jets beat the Buffalo Bills, man, in the season opener. Josh Allen is one of those guys that I said that needs to win a Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl this year. The other guy I said was Aaron Rodgers. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Rodgers got hurt when the Jets got the possession of the ball, and he has an Achilles tear, and he's out for the season. And there's two ways to look at this. Would you thought this would have happened in Green Bay if he would have stayed? Probably so. But were you expecting this to happen in his first year in New York? No, you weren't. Aaron Rodgers, I will always say this, he is one of the greatest throwing quarterbacks in the game because he can launch that thing. He can launch that ball. A former Super Bowl champion, MVPs, all kind of things for Aaron Rodgers. Backed up Brett Favre, who I know a lot of people don't like dealing with right now because of the Mississippi and stuff, the scams and the money situation. But Brett Favre was a great player, a great quarterback. But this sucks for the Jets, and this sucks for Aaron Rodgers. The Jets have a tough defense, but is Zach Wilson going to be able to help them win games? You know why I say that? And I'm going to tell you exactly why I say that, ladies and gentlemen. I say that because Zach Wilson has now got to play like he wants to be a starting quarterback. And he managed the game great last night because it was like a 37-34 win. It was just 16-22. And he managed the game right as a quarterback. The Buffalo Bills should have won this game. I keep telling you guys, Josh Allen does not win when it counts. And I know this is just one regular season game. And I think the Buffalo Bills are going to be 1-1 next week. But I'm here to tell you, you should have made a statement last night. These guys had no Aaron Rodgers, but you could not stop the defense. And the special teams was the one that gave away this game last night. And I'm not going to just say the special teams is the fault of the special teams, but it was on that last play because they couldn't stop the speeder. That man ran from his 20-yard line or whatever, 10, however, all the way to the end zone. But if I am Josh Allen, I am kicking myself because Buffalo should have won this game last night. But I hope that Aaron Rodgers heal up and come back next year and try to win the Super Bowl for the Jets. Because the Jets had the season this year to make this happen. And the injury took him out. That takes him off one of my 5 quarterbacks list that need to win a Super Bowl. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I have one quarterback that nobody's not really looking at, but expect him to be better. And that quarterback name is Matthew Stafford. One of the toughest quarterbacks in the game. He take a lick and keep on kicking. He don't care. I like his toughness and I love his grit. But he needs to figure out a way to get the Rams competitive again. Should I want him to go to a Super Bowl? No. But I expect him to be better even though Cooper Kupp's not there right now. Stafford has got to use the other weapons on the team. It's just plain and simple, folks. You're a man that needs to get the job done. You're the quarterback. You are a Super Bowl champion. Try to get it done, Matthew Stafford. But I'm hoping a speedy recovery for Aaron Rodgers. I'm hoping that Aaron Rodgers can get himself together so he can get back on the field. You know, this happened in the late of his season of his career. The late part of his career in his season, which is his career. But I'm hoping that this could help Aaron Rodgers understand. The Jets gave you everything you had. You just didn't stay healthy. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the WNBA playoffs, I thought it started tonight, but I think it starts on Wednesday. We know that the Aces are 1, and we know that the Liberty are 2. The Mystics and the Sky, I think, are in the mix, or the Dream or somebody. I got to look again. But I'm telling you, they better watch these lower teams because these lower teams have nothing to play for but to shock the world and then compete for a championship. But I think Asia, Kelsey, Jackie, and I don't know if Candace is playing, they're on the game mode. They're ready to get it over with. Believe that. The Liberty, Jaquel, Stewie, Sabrina, they're ready. They are gassed up and ready to play. Now, they lost a close game the other night, but it didn't matter, ladies and gentlemen, because they were already in the playoffs. They wanted to be number 1, but they'll settle with number 2. The other WNBA news is Diana Taurasi, at 41 years old, has decided she wants to come back another season. I think that next season will probably be her last season playing. And if I'm Phoenix, I'm going to try to build a team around her to try to make my team better so we can get to the playoffs. Brittany Griner's going to still be there. Down to Taurasi, of course. Skylar Diggins-Smith is the question. because I don't know if she's going to come back to Phoenix or not after what she went through with them. Very disrespectful to the young lady, from what sources say. Didn't treat her with the right treatment. You never want a disgruntled star that is not being treated right on a team, because that can cause chemistry issues. And you don't want that when you're trying to compete for a title. The Kobe Bryant 2K24. Oh my God. I've seen the graphics. I haven't played the game yet, but I've seen the graphics and I like what I see. Phenomenal. Just like AJ Styles. The game is phenomenal. You guys pick it up if you haven't gotten it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about Monday Night Raw. Man, I want to talk about the main event and what happened. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez were having a tip-top great match. And then all of a sudden a person come from out of nowhere, and I knew exactly who it was from the shape of Nia Jax. One of the most beautiful BBWs in the game, and no disrespect to none of the BBWs. I'm just saying, this girl is very beautiful as a thick BBW type woman. Her face is very beautiful. She came out there, she attacked Raquel first, let Ripley win the match, and then did the Yokozuna to Rhea Ripley. Shout out to Yokozuna, rest in peace. And they asked me, what do you think about Nia Jax coming back? I said, most definitely she's going to be in the title picture. But my question is, do they put the belt on her? I don't know about that one yet. I really don't know about that one. But I'm hoping that she comes back with a better attitude than she had last time. Because the one thing that Nia Jax did that WWE let her go behind was hurting other wrestlers. She broke Becky Lynch's nose, where Becky Lynch had to be out of the Survivor Series that year. She also almost like capacitated and hurt Carly Sane when she was in WWE. She was telling her she's not set, and instead of her stopping, she went on and just threw the girl. The girl hurt herself. And I'm hoping that she's not back to hurt anybody. I hope she can be safe and get a better chance than she had the first time. You guys got to remember, Nia Jax was a former women's tag team champion as well as a WWE women's champion. So, Raw women's champion at that. So, Nia Jax is going to be scary. So, they have to watch it and they have to be careful. Also, next week's going to be Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. That's going to be a great match right there. I don't know who's going to win it. I think it's going to come out to be a draw because I don't think Drew McIntyre is going to pin Jey Uso like he pinned Xavier Woods from the New Day. So I don't know. And again, I keep telling you, Drew McIntyre's heel persona is starting to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow to the point where you're going to see it come, but you're not going to expect it. But it's coming. Heel turn's coming for Drew McIntyre. All right. Imperium. Shout out to Walter or Gunther, whatever you want to call him, for being the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in the business. That didn't matter to Chad Gable or Alpha Academy or Tommaso Ciampa. But I'm here to tell you, that I think that Gunther's run as the Intercontinental Champion is about to come to an end. Like, you see it coming, but you don't see it coming. I still believe that Jey Uso can beat Gunther. I still believe that Cody Rhodes can beat Gunther. I think that those are the two guys that can beat Gunther on the Raw roster. I don't know about the SmackDown roster. I'm quite sure they got a lot of guys, including Big Game John. But I'm here to tell you, Gunther is starting to wear off on people. They're tired of seeing him win. And whenever they pull a plug on Gunther, you're going to see how many people that be cheering and stuff. Okay, The Miz gets his revenge match against Akira Tozawa. It was a couple of weeks ago. Akira Tozawa beat The Miz because of Melon from LA Knight. So we're going to have to stay tuned to see what happens with that. Also, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark are about to become a tag team. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And I think that they are the two girls that can take the belts off. You can look, but you can't touch. I'm just playing. But they take the belts off for Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. I'm sorry, I'm losing the name of the wrestler, but you know, that's what that is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Also, you know, you look at the WWE landscape and start, you know, saying what you need to say. Just, you know, and here's the deal about what I'm saying about this here. I love professional wrestling. I don't like when it stays stagnant. You know, Cody Rhodes came out to the ring last night and the Judgment Day came back out again. Why are y'all not putting this man in different matches? Why does he keep slamming Dom on the mat and JD? He beat both of them on the ground. Bam, bam, bam. Cody cutter, Cody cutter, Cody. I'm like, come on, man. If you're going to do the Cody cutter, do it against somebody you never fought against. You know, and the Judgment Day, you know, the situation with, you know, not Brian, but Ballard and Priest is right now they're covering it up. But you know doggone well that the chicanery and the foolishness is going to happen again. Just wait and see. Also tonight on NXT, it's going to be Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time. Becky Lynch is one of the OGs in WWE. Knowing that she never won the NXT championship, the NXT Women's Championship, there's a chance that WWE may put the belt on her tonight. They may put the NXT Women's title on Becky Lynch tonight. And here's why I say that. Not only it'll be a record and a milestone for her, but it'll be a record and a milestone for the people. Because I still believe that Becky can do it, but a small thought in my mind says Tiffany Stratton can beat Becky Lynch or cause this match a disqualification. It's just that simple. I don't know who's going to win, but I am going to tune in and find out after I get through taking my nap. That's going to happen either way. Either Becky's going to win the belt or Stratton's going to hold on to it. And that's what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mike D, DDE80, 13 Wonder of the World. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to Navari. Shout out to the Point Place family. I just want everybody to know, have a blessed day. Keep God first. And I'll talk to you later.